Good morning, everybody, working on a 2001 Dodge Dakota with a 4.7 Magnum motor and its rear-wheel drive. We are talking about the BCM, or what they actually call it, a central timing module. Alright, this truck apparently has a little over 187,000 miles, and we've experienced 3 days ago that I lost all power to my headlights. I have no brights. I have no tail lights. I have no tag lights, no dashboard lights, and I have no locks, and I have no trailer lights, and I have no emergency lights, but I do have blinkers, my brake lights to the truck, and brake lights to the trailer only. My windows still work. My radio still works. The AC and everything else still works. My windshield wipers only works in high speed now. It doesn't work for medium or low. And my dome lights no longer work, especially in the rear. But my compass and everything up here works. The lights up here work. So we were assuming it was a a BCM. So I'm in Florida, and I called more than 20 junkyards today. I called in 3 different counties. Some of them had these trucks, some of them didn't, and the ones that didn't have no BCMs in them. And some people have actually took the covers off, where you know that they're gone. Some people have took them out and put the covers back on to seem like they haven't been touched. I'm going to show you where the BCM module is on this 2001. On this 2001, you'd have to take this kick panel off, which is right here on the driver's side bottom, which is below the fuse box. And you'll have 3 of these bolts that are like this, and well, actually they're Phillips, and I actually thought they were just normal 8mm. Now I know, after all that trouble. And it goes right here. So I looked at these connectors. This is the white one. This goes on the bottom, like on the bottom. And this one goes onto the middle. And this one goes to the main. This is common sense to hook it back up. I did check all these ports and everything. I didn't see any corrosion or any pins broken or bent. And the same for this one too. No corrosion. They're not broke. They're in really good shape. I didn't see any cut in these wires either, especially on this one. And I never messed with this thing since I bought this truck a year ago. I even looked at this one. It's in really great shape. I didn't see any corrosion whatsoever. No bent pins. The wires right here are in really great shape. I didn't see any water or anything in here from over time or anything like that. So I'll show you what the module is. I took the module out, and this is a really small module. These are like $11 at the Pull-It. Couldn't find any. I was thinking that maybe this one has been replaced before. I don't know for sure. I don't know if this is a manufacturer number or if this was replaced before. And so when you get these, I was told these are basically item specific, so you have to be sure that your part number matches for what you buy online or what you buy from the junkyard, to make sure it gets this full where you know it gets its full functionality. Mine has anti-theft and all that mess on it, so I did look at the pins on this thing. And I did notice that there was a little bit of corrosion right there, as you can tell, on the main pins here. See, a little green corrosion. I don't know how that got there or how it happened. Maybe moisture, God knows. And but there's none here, none there. And this thing doesn't look broke or anything like that. Now I know these are the original Dodge ones. I know these are more like a Motorola. Yeah, this is a Motorola brand made by Chrysler, I guess. I didn't see any cracks or anything. I did find a bunch of these online, but they sell them like hotcakes, and they run about under $100. So I'm hoping after I replace this, everything will work fine. What you also need to check is you check your fuses in your fuse box here. Make sure all the fuses are good. Check all your fuses for your power, your cigarette lighter, and everything, because there's no fuse for the BCM. There's no relays for the BCM on this truck either. Not even for the headlights or anything. It's all controlled, I guess, by the computer or the BCM. Not really sure which one. And you also want to check your fuses in here to be sure everything's good. Make sure nothing's melted. Make sure they're not cracked or bent or burnt or blowed. You can also try to trick with the battery. You can try disconnecting the battery for about 30-45 minutes and see if that helps. If everything works, then it just needs a reset. I took a scanner to it. There was no codes for the BCM. I reset everything. It didn't work. And when my tablet, my $400 computer, when it doesn't give this truck the option to reset the BCM, it has to be reset, I guess, manually through the battery from the computer. You could also try the positive. You could try hitting the positive and negative together to do a harder reset, but it didn't help either. So, long story short, I mean, I was told that if you're able to get one, it's basically like a gift, you know, because they're so hard to find. But I will make another video about this thing if I find it. But I hope this video helps on how to locate the BCM/central timing module on the 2001 Dodge Dakota with a 4.7 liter. And have a great one.